this is for beginners or people who are new to Apex, one of the key elements to grasp and to sort of become good at if you want to work with dynamic actions. Let me quickly hop over. So I'll hop over into my app. All good. So that's my demo. First one. So first demo is on a event scope. Let's do that one first. So we have a simple report here. I think it just selects down from AMP. And what we want to do is there's a dynamic action triggering here. So if I click on King, I'm going to get what's the text of that column, right? But pretty much you say, yeah, my work is done here. I can do, for example, I can go next page. And if I do it again, oh, why doesn't it not work, right? And then if pretty much it's going to be related to an event scope, right? Because when you do next on a page, pretty much your dynamic action listener lost the track of what was on the page, and it doesn't listen for the new page that was created, like your next page created, refresh the region. So we need to enable a listener to be able to listen for that too. So we have a dynamic action here. So an event is a click. We can ignore the selector for now. We're going to just come back to it in a second. We're selecting when we click on a column that has a header E name, and then we're executing a JavaScript. Okay, we're manually doing clicked on triggering element dot text, and which is fine. So I think everything is legit. Why this doesn't work? So if we go back here and look a little bit more careful, there's an event, there's an advanced setting here, which you can set static, dynamic, or once. It was static, and once usually gives you that problem. If we do dynamic, and if you run the page again, now your event listener will be more capable for listening, like even for partial page refreshes, which is so if I do Scott, it's going to trigger. I'll go previous again. Now my king is going to give me the results. It's nothing major, but usually we do miss this one, and if you happen to have a problem like that, it's pretty much usually with that setting of event scope to dynamic, right? If you click here and do help, pretty much you get the explanation of which one you can use and when, and then you can play with it just to get the right setting for you, dynamic actions, right? The other one that we mentioned was custom selectors. Why I said custom, I'm going to go back to the page. I know it's a report. I could have done a button here and say click on a button and do dynamic action, but I wanted to do something that's not ordinary or normal or standard. So as I picked up that I want to click on an E name of my column. So I want to click on any of these values in the column of E name and trigger the dynamic action. So how did I do that? This is my dynamic action. There's an event click, and then you have a selection type. Usually when it's button, when it's item, when it's region, it's simple as, but sometimes or most of the time when you want to go custom or something that's specific, you go jQuery selector, right? And then in here, most of the selectors that I'm hoping you're familiar with, which is hash, which uses an ID of a DOM ID of an element, or you can do dots and then my class, which is just referencing your class of this element, or any other HTML input. And what's most important, what I want to emphasize here is anything that's on your page can pretty much, or any component on your page can be a trigger or can be selected by this, and it's like a filter for your elements on a page. And then the better you know how to do this, it's easy for you to filter and figure out what you want to do and trigger exactly when you want it. So in this case, we have a TD, which is just if I go back to my, not good. If I go back to my screen and if I do inspect element here, quickly to showcase what's hiding behind the screen. I think I need to zoom in here if I can. Oh, good. And you'll see that I have TD as table column, and then you have headers equal ename, and then I've used exactly this tag for my selector. Why these are important is because they give you the tools and the way to select anything on the page. You can act on anything you want or when you want, which is important when you do your dynamic action. Going back to my slides,